Hey guys, my name is Jan. I'm Dungeon Realms CEO and designer, and we just released our app to Google Play and Apple Store, and I hope you already have great adventures there. Today I want to show you more about our roadmap, what's the situation inside the company with our investors, and in the end of the video I will have a big ask for you. So the whole roadmap is divided into 3 phases. Phase 1 is all about mechanics and combat. So we will make sure that racial traits, class features, more levels, more subclasses, that everything's there and you can battle on a map. The second phase is all about world building and character building. You'll be able to, create any number of maps, world maps, connect them together, add their objects, change terrains, just everything to make your world come alive. And the third phase is about a new game mode where people will be able to connect together in Dungeon Realms just more easily. But we'll get to it later. Before I'll show you more screens and how the features will look like, just keep in mind that some UX or art direction might change, or we might just switch the order of features based on technical difficulties and so on. But you will get the overall picture of our priorities right now. So just let's dive into it. Phase 1. Combat and mechanics. The first feature we are going to implement are characters out of campaign. So even if your character is not in a campaign and you tap on it, you will get their character sheet. You'll be able to change their background and public description, and it's going to be accessible for you. We will be adding this feature as soon as possible. The next feature is going to be battle map positioning. You will see this new tab in your campaign, and then you'll be able, as a game master, to really drag any creature, character, NPC or a monster to the simple 5 feet grid. So it will make the battles which you are now playing in the theater of mind in the chat much easier. And even players will be able to move their characters, on the grid. It will become much more interactive experience for everybody. Game time. You will be able, as a game master, to add a time to your message, meaning how many seconds, minutes, hours, days or weeks have passed, during the event you described in your message. So you can add it, and then you will see, when the message is sent, what's the day and time of the campaign. So it can be day 0, day 20, day 100, 1000, and the time of the day. This will become especially useful later when there are, time-related conditions, like if a player is paralyzed for 1 day, or if a torch is functioning for 1 hour. Improved rolls. So we received the feedback that it might not be super clear, like, what are all of those components for your rolls, and we are going to change that. So when anybody in the campaign is rolling now, everyone will be able to see, what was the advantage or disadvantage, what was the die, what kind of modifiers were added to the roll. Let me show you an example for attack roll. So you can see a battle axe proficiency bonus was added, strength ability bonus was added, and this is all also in the message that is going to be sent with the roll. Chat actions. Currently, most of the stuff in the app is done by the game master. There is really not that much to do for a player. We want to change that. So when you open a message, like here, you'll be able to add, additional attachments to your message. For example, this would be an attack, or a spell, or an item, or a class feature. So in this example, you tap the attack button, and now you have a selection of the weapons you can use. If you tap on it, you need to select the target, and those are going to be all the creatures on the shelf. You select one of the targets. Let's say I wanna target the wolf. You can see here the target icon, and now I need to tap the sword again to actually confirm the action. So when I tap the sword, I'm going to do an attack roll. So this is one screen, but it's truly the whole attack roll and damage roll. And then in the message, I can see that I attacked wolf with a short sword. Mechanics. For this I could do a whole separate video. There is just so much I could be talking about, so just let me show you two very quick examples. The first one is half-flank racial trait Lucky. So you can see that the roll is adjust. So I roll 1 on d20 for an ability check and I will re-roll. The second example of improved mechanics might be conditions. So if a character is on a shelf and it is, for example, blinded, you will be able to see icon of being blinded for the character or any other icon, for particular condition or exhaustion level. And with that, when you tap on it, you will be able to see, what kind of mechanic types it is, what is the source. So for blinded, that's mostly Game Master, but let's say if it's charmed or frightened, there will be some kind of monster or other creature, and the target, the player that got the condition. And then it will work, just as it says in the text. There will be really a lot of stuff like that. Battle, map, combat. You can see a new button here, it's called Combat. When you, as a Game Master, tap on it, the order of combat is automatically generated out of all creatures that were on the map in the moment. You can change it, you can reroll it, and once you are happy with it, you start the combat. Now everybody who is in the combat gets a notification. If it's your turn, you get also a notification. You can see which round you are playing, whose turn it is, and if it's yours, you tap Start Your Turn. When you start your turn, you have so many options now. You can, attack or cast spells, use class feature actions, use items, use other actions like dodge, dash or disengage. But the main difference between chat and the map is that on the map you are limited by your movement, your range, your reach, number of actions, bonus actions, even key or rages. It's all there, and we believe it will be the complete combat experience that you were expecting from Dungeon Realms from the beginning. Phase 2 is world building. The first feature in Phase 2 is going to be Grid Map Builder. So you can see up until now you had very simple grid. There is a new button. Right under the combat there is a build button. You tap on it as a Game Master and you'll be able to paint new terrains on your map, drag objects to the map. You can save it or you can discard the changes. We are still in art exploration phase on this one, so what you see here are just some early stage concepts. On all of those maps you'll be able to actually launch combat even simultaneously on multiple maps. When you split the party, it will be so flexible and I think so much fun. Light. For each of your maps you'll be able to pick a light condition. You can see it here. Bright light, dim light, darkness or magical darkness. And all the perception checks, blinded condition or dark vision, it will work with it. The second part of this feature is line of sight. So your players on a map won't be able to see, what's beyond the wall, what's around the corner. Hex Map Builder. You'll be able to create your world maps or regional maps here. You will have, cities, mountains, forests, volcanoes, everything, and you will be also able to paint it on a map. And that's not all. You'll be able to select anything on this map and link it to your grid maps, meaning that you will be able this way to kind of create the network of your whole world, which you can then be able to use in any of your campaigns. Avatar Builder. You'll be able to customize your character any way you like. It will be available in character creation. You'll be able to combine their facial features, clothing, hairstyles, really anything. And you'll be able to pick a color for each of those. So there will be so many possibilities for you and your characters. It's going to be so much better than just picking a few of prepared appearances. I'm really looking forward to this one. Content management. I just want to show you that after all the maps are there, the creatures, all the items, it can become a lot for a GM. So you will have all the content in one place. You will have all of those available even outside of any campaign, and you will also be able to have your content collection when you can switch very fast between, your content, your homebrew things, and also the official Dungeon Realms content. Phase 3. We need to think more about how to connect everyone in the app. Of course, we are going to be thinking about features like friend list or reviews, but we will have an app with many users, with many characters, many maps, and can we connect it all together? Can you maybe as a game master publish a map to the community, and then maybe as a player can you just jump to the map with your friends, battle against monsters even without the game master? Can you have fun there? And once we have a better picture about it, better idea, we will definitely tell you more. But this is going to be phase 3. And I'm so excited to be working on all of this, and the whole team really just wants to create the best mobile role-playing experience possible. All those maps, combat mechanics, we really want to ship it into your phone. Our goal always has been to bring role-playing to mobile gaming, and I believe we can do so. And we've been working on this for 2 to 3 years. During COVID, there was the Kickstarter campaign, there were early access versions of the app. We've been working long hours, a lot of times during weekends, but it's okay. It's more than just a job for us, it's something we love to do, and we are grateful that we can. And a big reason that we can is because we have private investors that are able to finance the studio. It's absolutely critical that we have the finances and the time to actually finish all of those phases I've been showing you in this video. And our private investors are really inclined, they love the product, and they would love to keep supporting it. And now I have the big ask. I believe I can get the support from current investors or new ones. All I need is a little bit of evidence that we are going the right way, that our community likes the faces I've just presented to you, and that it just makes sense. So what I would love to ask you is, please go to the Dungeon Realms app and buy a FarGem package. The bigger, the better. Of course, the size doesn't really matter, except it does right now. So if you can, just please do so and send me a screenshot of it. So to my email, jan@fireballrpg.com, or to our Discord, and I can put your name, your nickname, and your contribution to the Hall of Fame I've just published on our website. If enough of you will do this, I will have a solid proof that, hey, this makes sense, let's keep doing this, we know what to do. You can always spend the FarGems later when there is more adventures, when there are the map assets, character assets. It's just buying those FarGems a little bit earlier. So again, thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, just ask me here or on our Discord, and I'll be in touch. Thanks. Have great adventures.